Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Spartans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Syracuse's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those
breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. To the ground, he's got it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Ross Simmons. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So San Jose State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really
fires and picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return to that small change. They take over at the 43.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the move, it's Willis. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Matthews. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll run the counter. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Motion from the wideout. They want the edge on the jet sweep. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes a catch down the right side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Matthews. Catch in the middle, it's Riley. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Just keep slinging it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield. And now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
They'll go right back to the run. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. Handoff to the single running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
The Orange will have to punt. He'll take it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off play action on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Riley.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take...
Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Handoff from the shotgun. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Matthews. Starting to feel a little pressure. There he goes. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the 1st down.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, San Jose State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. They're trailing by just 4 to...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Cook. Guys, let's talk about Syracuse. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cook. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Matthews. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Spartans are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
The Spartans line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Toss to the outside. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. It's Hatcher. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Here's the handoff. He's in open space downfield. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Pressure coming. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. That brings them to within 1.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Quickly complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Matthews. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Spartans will call on their punt team. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give. He has the 1st and still on his feet. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Ross Simmons. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Caught near the sticks. It's Cook. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Got it in the middle. It's Nixon. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. And on second down, are they going to line up for a field goal here? And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll move the tight end. They keep it on the ground to open the third. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try the run. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Off the play fake on first down. Wide open downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. To throw, it's Matthews. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense doing its job again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground, forcing a third down situation, likely to be a pass. Both defenses have played a really good football game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. A shot toward the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And that time the defense in third and long, 6 DBs on the field. There's not going to be anywhere to throw the football with that zone coverage. They do a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, David. They break on the ball for the pick.
Yeah, great job forcing the third and long, predictable situation. Like you said, now you got them right where you want them. You practice those situations, all those extra DBs, and they make the big play.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gonna run it. It's Willis. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Got him downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. open. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. He'll do it himself on the draw.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Syracuse will send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Leaves it with the running back. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense continues to have a great game. Both defenses have played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. There he goes. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And the Spartans have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On target to the left. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Power football with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. On third down, going up top. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
They booted away on fourth down. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Caught over the middle. It's Gill. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've got on second down. We've come to the end of the period, and San Jose State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. Nice move there. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Orange now facing a third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Here's a heat. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to fourth. They bring the punter onto the field now. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Give to the running back. Turning it on. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Got a man. It's Riley. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Spartans have it with a first and 10. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a third and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Men, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. They're trailing by 12 to Indiana.
Running into the open space.
Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Gill. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Syracuse will be forced to punt.
Now, fourth down.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's second and long. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
Hey, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing it around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Running behind that left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Riley. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Spartans are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness. You just don't want to run them that much, and you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Pass interference. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
The kick is
no good. Still up by 8 after the miss.
Well, that field goal could have iced the game, but with the miss, we've still got a close one.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
coming up. 4th down.
Kick is in the air. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The give to the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Spartans decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the returner goes down. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They go to the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Offense getting set for first down. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense, because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a bad feeling for the offense, but it really sucks for us as defense because we got to keep going back on the field time and time again with no offensive support. A lot of times the frustration will lead on the sidelines. You'll see people getting angry, but the offense has got to do a better job.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.